the culture, Asia Town.
Hello world, this is your girl Asia Towns. What's going on? It has been a little minute, but I'm still up in it like I've been it. Hey, what's good? What's going on? How's everybody doing? This is your girl Asia Towns, and you are tuned into the culture. I am really excited always, but I'm really excited. I have a big trip coming up this weekend. I am going to New York. I'm be in the city. I think I've mentioned before. I went to high school in Poughkeepsie, and junior high school in Poughkeepsie, New York. Was up pioneers. So basically, let's get right into it. I have a few new things that I want to introduce, and I want to talk to you all about. I am creating the show as I go. Living out my dream, reclaiming my time, and resisting the fuckery in the world. However, I wanted to introduce a few segments that we're going to be having soon. One is called the Black Gold Moment, and that is just going to highlight Black greatness, whether it be, mainstream media or just someone in the community. Someone wrote me about somebody or sent me an email like, hey, I want to highlight somebody. They've been doing great in the community. So that is a segment that we're going to be doing from now on every week, and that is called the Black Gold Moment. Also, there is a segment that is going to be called Ask Asia That. Basically, people are going to be writing me and adding me and what else, asking me questions, and I will for sure, see, somebody done asked me a question already. See, y'all on it. I appreciate it. But nah, yeah, I'll answer 3 questions, and I'll, give a good thorough answer. Just ask me anything, pertaining to the Black culture or my opinion. I guess relationship advice too, like siblings and family and, partners and all that stuff. We're just going to have fun with it and be real with it. And, I'm going to be liking that. So yeah, let's get right into it. This week's Black Gold Moment.
This is the Black Gold Moment.
Goes to Lena Waithe. Lena Waithe. Excuse me. Sorry, Queen Lena. She rocked the world this weekend with her historical Emmy win. Basically, this little Black girl is from the South Side of Chicago. And like I said, she, turned the world up with her historic Emmy win. She's a writer, producer, and actress. She's written and produced for shows, like Bones. I remember the show Bones. The film Dear White People. She was a producer for that. That's just to name a few. And the viral YouTube video, Shit Black Girls Say, which is very hilarious. Please check it out. It's on YouTube. Shit Black Girls Say. But what the show that snagged her historic win on this past weekend was for Masters of None. It's on Netflix and it's with Aziz Ansari. I'm sorry. Forgive me if I don't have the name right. But Aziz, he was in a few other films. But back to the subject. Lena Waithe, she's amazing, and she's the first Black woman to win an Emmy for comedy writing ever, and she made history. Her and a few others made history, and kudos and hats off, and I bow to you, Queen Lena Waithe. Thank you for your contribution to Hollywood and Black Hollywood and the community. And your talent is appreciated, is definitely golden. And I was reading something that stated that it was a article. I was just doing some research on a few things, and it was saying how Black people don't traditionally have seats at the table in Hollywood. And I was just like, wow, that's kind of crazy, and it's real. It's crazy, but it's real because we are the most talented people, out here, for real. We just, have to reclaim our time. I digress. I'll get to that in a minute. Um, but it made me think like, wow, a lot of these, seeing Issa Rae and Barry Jenkins and Prentice Penny and Alvin, Ava DuVernay, Shonda Rhimes, and countless others who are just, becoming pillars and giants in, Hollywood, Black Hollywood. We've realized that we, I guess, don't traditionally have seats at the table. However, it's just like we done went to the furniture store, purchased a big ass table set, and invited a few of our kings and queens over and created our own table and just sitting on up in there like we supposed to. We could get our own table. So, I appreciate, seeing all the gold and coming out of our people and all of the, promise and the potential actually turning into the reality. I'm loving it. It's amazing, and that's why I'm doing this, because it's always been a dream of mine, which is now becoming a reality of mine, to be the voice of the people, work with people, work for people, show my love and appreciation for my culture and how great we are. None of us are perfect, but we're worth it and we're worthy above anyone else, and we're great. And I love it. I always love it, So let's get right into that next topic that I kind of want to cover. I want to talk about us reclaiming our time. Reclaiming our time. I first heard it from Queen Maxine Waters, Auntie Maxine. Shout out to her as well. She's just a boss. Google her, follow her wherever. I don't know. She's just amazing. She's been doing this for years though. However, that's basically my aunt. That's my aunt, and I love her, and that's why I'm doing this, because we're related. So basically, I want to talk about us reclaiming our time. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and they had recently got let go of their job. They're a little older than I am. However, I was talking to her like, look, girl, what you want to do? She's a artist. She can paint. She can draw like crazy. Like, I was like, what? And she's extremely talented, but we all in a rat race. And we're all, chasing something that working for other people, as far as like, working for the man, that ain't gonna get us. Working for somebody else, making them millions, is not gonna get us where we want and need to be, which is on the top of the throne. You understand what I'm saying? So I took a leap out on faith, and with 2 boys, a household, and everything, I believe enough in my vision, my talent, and my dreams, and I've decided to reclaim my time. I've decided to move past the negativity, move past judgment, move past fear, move past things that can possibly hold you back mentally, physically, emotionally. I've chose to move past that, to burrow through that, to rush through it, and I decided to reclaim my time for me, my family, my loved ones, my community. And this is what I'm doing. And I'm going to continue to do it until the wheels fall off. Until, even when the wheels fall off, when the little area where the wheels be at, I'm going to roll with that. And then when that go down to the ground, I'm going to have on some good shoes and I'm going to keep on rolling. That's just what I'm going to do. Because for me, it's about reclaiming my time and expressing my love for my people. And in a wide spectrum, on an open stage for the whole world to experience. So while we're speaking about reclaiming our time, let's talk about reclaiming our monies. I was reading something about Black buying power, and I was not surprised. I was very intrigued, and I was like, my God, it's Black people got money. Let me just say that Black people got money. We are heading toward the Black buying power in America alone is at $995 billion. That was as of, I think, of March of this year, 2017. I mean, it may have increased or whatever, And I just think that's one. I think it's great. However, how much of that money is going to black owned businesses and companies and corporations and firms and all those type of things? That's what I want to know. And I wanted to know that, and I found it. So here are some facts about black buying power. Okay. Black owned businesses only get 2% of black consumer dollars, and that is 2% of nearly $1 trillion. dollars. However, if black consumers spent 10 more percent of their income on black businesses, it would generate 1 million jobs. That's black people employing black people. Okay, and that's 1 million jobs. All we need to do is spend only, if only we spent 12%, okay, in our own. After the government, black owned businesses are the biggest employers of black Americans. And that is very important. We need to reclaim our time. We need to reclaim our money in our community, and we need to stage our gifts. And because black people are great, I can't say that enough. We have so many people in our community that are just absolutely amazing. If we can just open our minds and dig deeper, and let's not take what the white man has put out for us and accept that we're lazy, that all those negative connotations about it that are not even true. Some people don't realize they're not true because they're just so used to hearing it. It's like psychologically messing you up. You know what I'm saying? It's like mind control. And these are things that are important. Reclaiming our time, reclaiming our money, our community. Excuse me. I was doing some studies, and I was, listening and reading up on Minister Louis Farrakhan, just trying to get a better understanding of why we are so wasteful in our spending. We'll, spend this amount of money on Marc Jacobs, and then we'll get on the bus to go to work. Why? Why is that? And I gather that wasteful spending, in the black community is rooted in slavery, actually. When black people emerged from slavery, you know, there was a fear of from the white people because they knew that money in black hands would mean that black people had the power to determine their own destiny, build their own schools, own their own businesses, start their own corporations, have their own towns, and this feared them. Our strength, our power, our natural unction to succeed and to push us forward feared them because black people's first impulse after slavery was over was to get the hell up out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like, "Yo, I'm out of here. I'm not. No, no, I'm free. I'm not dealing." So they built in the South. They built and controlled and managed over 60 all black towns, and this trend became known as somewhat of the black independence. And white people were scared because they were so dependent on our labor, and that became and excuse me, that caused an oppression, and blacks responded to the oppression by spending and spending fast. We don't trust banks, shit, or blanks. The fuck? Yeah, because they'll kill you in a second. And shit, I digress. However, boom, back to the point. Look, as much as we don't trust banks because of the things, the oppression and everything that's been done. We only trust that which is in our hand, that which is we can feel and see, as far as money. And as destructive as that is, as oh shit, as that is, I'm trying to get this point out, y'all. I'm really passionate about it. I can't even talk for real. Um, as destructive as that is for us, our progress as a black people, the whites have been profitable off that behavior, that mentality that we have. Real quick, quick fun fact. There are approximately 21 black owned banks with assets totaling at approximately $4.7 billion. And that's only about 0.43% of black Americans' $1.1 trillion in buying power. People, my people, please, let's reclaim our money. Let's reclaim our time. And let's restore and reclaim our purpose. Some may say, oh, girl, Asia, how am I reclaim my time, or how am I support a black business? It's not a lot around me. I don't know. There is actually a search engine. I'm not sure of the name. There's a search engine where you can search for black businesses. I'll actually have that for you on the next show. Also, Amazon. There's a lot of black-owned products. There's a laundry detergent that I have actually used. It's awesome. It's great. It's on Amazon. Do some research. Reclaim your time and invest in your people. Okay? Reclaim your time and invest in yourself. You know, take more time off of social media. Spend more time with your family. Spend more time reading. Spend more time trying to do something in your community, giving back to your people. See how things begin to change and see how things begin to move forward, you know. Real quick, I know I just said that, I literally just said that I'll have those websites for you on the next show. Boom, I got them. Black Pages is one, and the National Black Guide is another. Black Refer is also something. One of these search engines, blackpages.com, nationalblackguide.com, blackrefer.com are all black search engines for black businesses, black business owners and services, and all those things. You know, check those sites out in your area. You know, it's super cool. I like how they, you know, all of them, you know, I support it all. So yeah, do those things. I'm sure there are also apps. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, express that and share that because I too myself must do better in buying black and everything like that. And, bars, I'm spitting here. That was not even on purpose. So, you know, I appreciate everybody for listening to me today. And I just wanted to express my appreciation and admiration for, you know, Charlie Murphy and Dick Gregory. They were not in the Emmys, the little memory, whatever, in memory of segment. I don't understand why when they contributed to this world in an amazing way. Charlie made me laugh. I was just a kid when I was laughing at Charlie. And I'll have his art and his work for the rest of my life. And as well as for Dick Gregory, the great Dick Gregory. Rest in peace. Peace and love. You guys are amazing. Your life is not in vain. And, you know, I appreciate you for one. And I know the community that follows the comedy and the realness of your gift appreciate you. And, yeah, because we weren't in that. We weren't in that. I don't know why. I digress. I'm not about to go off on a rant. Even though I want to, but boom, I digress. Don't forget to subscribe. Castbox, Google Play Music, iTunes, SoundCloud. Don't forget to subscribe to the Culture Podcast and for weekly updates. Definitely follow the Culture page on Facebook and also on Instagram, you know, for updates on events coming up and things like that. And I just wanted to share something. I wrote a little something and I, you know, wanted to encourage us all. If you can understand that your understanding and your power and your love is key, and that your purpose in life is to be purposed in life, that, my love, that means you are golden. Peace and love. This has been The Culture.